All right, we are live a Sunday afternoon, and I am going to share a single hole. I'm going to play 17 with whoever is out here with me. And that is the view of the green at 17. Today we've got got a wind coming at us, 132 to the middle, 153 to the back. Flag looks like it's to the back. I'm going to go ahead and hit 8 iron, and somebody was nice enough to leave tee here. I'm going to use their tee. In the spirit of keeping things simple, one of the things I try to do, especially on this hole, is I'm either going to hit pitching wedge, 9 iron, or 8 iron. 8 iron if it's back, 9 iron if it's in the middle, pitching wedge if it's short. When the wind is up, I'm either going to go 9 or 8. Rarely will I ever go 7. And again, just simple clubs. And my shot is right to the center of the green. My miss, unfortunately, is a pull to the left. I'm just going to go right after the center of the green, see what we can do here, and keep things freaking simple. I think we should be right in the center of the green. We shall see. We'll go walk up and talk about it a little bit while I work my way up there. All right, so rough day of football for me. Well, not really for me because I don't play football anymore. And it's been a long time. Last time I played football was back in 1991, which is my senior year in high school. Graduated in '92. We won CIF that year, so that was pretty cool. Marty Spalding was our line coach that year, and he worked with me on a couple of things. And one of the things he tried to get me to do early on, and it just didn't hit for whatever reason. It just never really clicked for me. He said he wanted me to read, and this is how great a coach like Coach Spalding was. He he could tell right now that my mind was just go. He could tell that my mind was just going too fast. I was thinking too much. I was moving from things. I needed something to quiet my mind. And for him, it was going to be quieting my mind through reading. I didn't realize that until at least 20 years later when I really started reading, and then got a greater appreciation for it now with things like Audible. And I do like I go both ways with this. I'll use Audible for reading, and there's where I am. I'm in the middle of the green, so there we go. Pretty good shot for coming out here on a Sunday. I use Audible. I use Audible to consume content. Like I'll listen to books while I'm walking. Right now, I'm listening to um, Empire of the Summer Moon, and just working my way through that book. Um, and what's cool about listening to books and reading books is both of them provide a pretty interesting experience. So why does reading help? For me, reading helps because it allows me to kind of fill in some of the space that gets lost inside my head when I'm overthinking things. At least I think that's why it helps. Um, Sunday, I laid out a strategy around improving the relationship inside your go-to-market teams earlier today, and I did that on LinkedIn. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drop a post here to talk about it, but basically what we're talking about there is too many times when it comes to um, thinking about thinking about challenges that we have inside our business when we're focused on growth, we focus too much on the activity. How many QBRs are we having with our customers? How many? We'll see if we give you a good shot of the birdie putt here. It's about 25 feet coming uphill and should break to the right. So we get ourselves in a situation where we get um, we get ourselves into a situation where we focus too much on activities, users, QBRs, uh, as from a customer success perspective. And we forget about what is our actual strategy. What's our strategy for working better with our customers? I'm going to be quiet here while I putt. And when we work on that strategy, we'll do a little bit short and to the right. I'll drop this in for par. There we go. When we get, if we get ourselves, give ourselves, if we give ourselves the freedom to step away from the day-to-day, step away from the activity, we can actually start to think about what's our potential strategy for growing the business. And if our strategy for growing the business is growing through existing accounts, both by reducing churn and growing new business opportunities inside those accounts, and by connection, making sure that we bring in the right accounts so that we reduce churn and create opportunities for growth, then we realize the importance of designing as a team with other members of the organization, bringing marketing in to share information around how what they understand about the customer journey, bringing sales in to communicate with the team what they're seeing when it comes to customer decision making process and buyer journey, communicating with success relative to what happens from an implementation standpoint and how do we accelerate speed to impact. And then we bring those three groups together, we realize that it's our customer that's moving through that journey all the way through. Yet many times in our handoffs, that baton handoff, we screw it up internally. So how can we fix it? Well, we can design to support each of those handoffs. We can design to support each of those conversions. We can design to support any of those state changes. And if you've got questions around this, look at a couple of board games. Look at first board game is the game of life. That customer journey, our journey. Look at board games like Shoots and Ladders to understand sales process for forecasting. Look at games like Monopoly to understand your approach from a customer success and a sales rep perspective. If you'd like to talk with me about this, you know how to get a hold of me. Just go to findmycatalyst.com. Let me know what you're doing to get better at designing for customer experience, bringing people together inside your organizations, measuring those conversions, and enabling customers to move through both your internal and external customers. Thank you.